How did you expand the short film Goldie into a series? Like, how did you approach expanding that?
Yeah, so from a story perspective, I thought about, more about each episode we needed to give Goldie a certain problem, and then see it through to the end. So, she needed to learn something along the way. So really the short was just a taste, and lets you get to know her and her big feelings. But the episodes really see the stories through, and just expanding the world too. Um, with our art director Ross Love at Mercury, he just and the artist, made it Boysenberg like a real place. And designed all the incidental people, all creatures. Um, so it was just kind of making the world more rich and giving the characters bigger stories.
When you made the short, did you always have the idea that you wanted to make it a series? Did you have an idea for a feature film? Like, what was the goal? Or did you just want to make a short?
Yeah, it's funny. So this is just one of those times where I planned something and it worked out, um, which rarely ever happens. But I made this short kind of in the wake of the 2016 elections, and I just wanted to create a character who was a girl who took up space. Um, and this a giant girl seemed to be the answer to me. And I wanted it to have a life of its own, because working in the industry, I had developed a lot of shows, but they didn't get to see the light of day. And then I don't own them, right? So
Mm.
I wanted to have this short that I owned and let people see it. So it ended up traveling in a lot of film festivals internationally, and I had it up on YouTube for a while. But it had always been my intention to pitch it, after I enjoyed having it as a short. So then towards the end of that festival run, I started getting serious about packaging it, for, getting a presentation ready to pitch as a show, and also thinking about what those episodes would look like. So it was my plan. I always wanted Goldie to be like Clifford, the big red dog, like just like this iconic giant girl character. So
Yeah.
hopefully I'll get my wish.
Yeah. So who's Emily Elizabeth?
Teeny?
Yeah. And maybe sometimes Petey a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. We can share that role.
Yes. And it's interesting that in 2016, that election, it seemed like a woman taking up space and then not being able to take up space seems so radical and odd. And here we are having that same conversation.
Yeah, okay, we'll go there. Yeah, it is bizarre that, I mean, sad and very ironic too, that we're bringing Goldie out now into the world when we have some of the same battles. Um,
Yeah. There's a line in one of the episodes, in one of the beginning episodes, that I know I'm a little different, but that doesn't mean you have to treat me any differently. I feel that's like a really major and kind of heavy thing, but shouldn't be heavy.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just watching the opening titles again the other day, and I was like, holy moly, like the lyrics, you know, like there's plenty of space, everyone's welcome here. Is just too timely. It's like
Yeah.
a little unnerving. Um,
How did you decide that a bird, Romeo, was going to be like her parental figure slash best friend?
Yeah, I think just Goldie herself is so unusual. I having parents didn't feel as fun to me.
Mhm.
Like I thought she would have an unusual kind of parental figure. And I loved the idea that she lived in a giant nest. It was just, I don't know, just different. Like Goldie, just different.
Yes. Is that how you also came up with lederhosen as her outfit? Because even in one episode, she's like, "Where's my lederhosen?" She's wearing to the sleepover.
I think I just thought it would be a funny shout out. Like just the thought that she has one, you know.
If you were an animated character, and that means you would basically have the same outfit every day, except probably for like holiday specials, for that's like the only reason time that it snows somewhere for some reason. What would be your animated everyday outfit?
Oh my God, it would be Goldie's outfit. Are you kidding? It's so cute. The Peter Pan collar, the little red shoes, the like pretty little doily socks. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I love her outfit.
I do love her outfit too, and I definitely can see that, even though I don't know you. That just feels on brand.
You should see my office, the other side of it. It's very colorful.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Who is your favorite character to write other than Goldie?
I think, gosh, that's such a hard one
Mhm.
because I really do love all of them.
Mhm.
Um, but I think Teeny and Petey, just both of them, can I say, like, were
Mhm.
fun because they have different types. Like Petey's this dreamer who's into all these, very specific subjects like aliens, and he has a big imagination with his imaginary friend. And so that was fun, just getting to do more like imaginative type stories for him. And then for Teeny, I kind of love the idea that she wants to be an adult and like is
Personal.
always trying to like find a way in, to be bigger, older. She's just so fun to write for.
Yeah. I would say I love them all, but a character that really stands out to me is Mr. Mayor and Mayor Kiddens because
Mayor Middens.
Mayor Middens, yes, I got it mixed up. Is because usually in shows like this, especially with Goldie being so different, usually like the adult is like her op, and it's just like, oh, you're messing this up too much, but he embraces her, and even in her gotcha episode, it's like, oh yeah, like our bills are so much higher, but we're so happy to have you here. And Miss Petunia, um, it's nice that she is embraced. But speaking of, even though she's so embraced, I feel as if she is still so insecure in her
Mhm,
relationships.
mhm.
Even though they reassure her at the end of each episode, like, no, we really do want to be your friend.
You
Why does
mean
she,
Goldie?
Goldie, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why is she still so insecure? Which we all are, no
Right,
matter what
right.
our age and height.
Well, speaking from personal experience, I have to learn the same thing that Goldie learns again and again. um, when you struggle with confidence, it's not like you learn that lesson once and then you're good, you know? So it's kind of built into her personality that she needs that reassurance. So
Yeah, that's definitely relatable. And which one was your favorite episode this season? Because we have a lot of episodes we're split in half.
yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it is so hard. I really do love a lot of them. But can I pick three?
Yes.
Okay. So I really love the hand episode. I love Taltini.
Yeah.
And I love the episode where she goes back in time and meets the tiny mayor.
Yes. I love just the whimsy and just everything. It just feels very relatable for each age. I feel like anyone would take something just different from it, and it's just hilarious for me.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope that it speaks to people of all ages.
Thank you.
That would be awesome. That's a goal.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I can't wait to talk to you about future seasons and future projects. Yes, fingers crossed.
Thanks, Ariana. Yeah, it was
Oh,
great to talk to you.
oh, I appreciate it. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.